and we're looking forward to spinning some tunes for you today.
You were the prettiest girl I'd seen. Saw my fortune in the red flames of your hair. Hello sir, that's a nice bike you own. You trapped what's slow, you threw away the chrome. Brass, steel and leather always feels like home. Can you be strong enough to soften with the heat? Can you raise the razor edge? But for me, will you yield? 'Cause only the wild tames me. Let's make the angels cry tonight. You're my wildest ride. Heaven's gonna catch its breath, so hold on tight. Let's make the angels cry tonight. It's us and them, they think we're insane, taking long shots, living on short-term gain. We can't lose, 'cause we know how to play the long game. We don't want what they think we're missing. What good are dreams, if not for chasing? Our tanks are full and we're not breaking speed. Strong enough to soften with the heat. I can raise a razor's edge, but for you I will yield. 'Cause only the wild tames me. Let's make the angels cry tonight. You're my wildest ride. Heaven's gonna catch its breath, so hold on tight. Let's make the angels cry tonight. Ride alone, but by each other's side. You're what's constant when the world's flying by. We weave together through the broken yellow lines. Let's make the angels cry tonight. You're my wildest ride. Heaven's gonna catch its breath, so hold on tight. Let's make the angels cry tonight. Let's make the angels cry tonight. Let's make the angels cry tonight.
Aw, darn it. I just wanted to keep going and going. Secretly, Carolyn wants to solo more than she does. Not true. Not true. I always introduce this next song as kind of a, you can't afford crazy, and lo and behold, crazy's here, and we're probably going to get some of it on us, so we can steel ourselves to the struggle.
caravan. The freak show fly by night, peddling riddles like razor wire in the borderlands. The crowd falls fast for your snake below the cell. Round and round we go, all your lies, I know you cast an empty spell. Running through the maze of your confusion, you stand before me now, the grand illusion. Your house of mirrors reflection, change and direction, you ricochet, you ricochet. You smile at me with the carney's delight. There is no chance or skill. You take your aim at will, set me in your sights. It's a hair trigger pull with the hammer down. Step right up, get ready. Breath held, hand steady, fire trick shot round. Of your confusion, you stand before me now, the grand illusion. Your house of mirrors reflection, change and direction, you ricochet, you ricochet. White heat burns, flash, bang, blast. Little bits of truth like shrapnel piercing through the skin's aftermath. I'm running through the maze of your confusion. You stand before me now, the grand illusion. Your house of mirrors reflection, change and direction, you ricochet, you ricochet, you ricochet, you ricochet.
And if somebody else wants to join me here, they're welcome.
Well, this next song is going to slow things down a little bit more. It's called Night on the Cliff, and this is a song that we ended up pulling together based on a poem that Kristen wrote many, many years ago in 1999 when we met. And oh my goodness, they're so old. No.
But we were in shape, and dear friends, I went for a walk yesterday, and I have to sit down today.
Dear friends, something has happened.
Something has happened besides the passage of time. So these are good little memory devices for remembering what it was like to backpack in 110-degree heat for a month straight. Yeah.
For a month, carrying lots of weight on our backs. The sun is setting in her hair, fading glow of untouched red, strangely dancing round the yellow flame, dancing round the words left unsaid. Ooh, I'm howling inside. Ooh, I'm howling inside. loosely woven colors in my hands, catching tangles with my fingertips, softly drowning in her quiet warmth. Caught my breath that night on the cliff. Ooh, I'm howling inside. Ooh, I'm howling inside. And the moon that's rising up canyon walls echoes in the night of a wildlife howling. The wind whispers with its weathered touch, secrets swirling in the ruins past. Feel the heat of the rebels rising up, stepping up to the edge of our last chance. Ooh, I'm howling inside. Ooh, I'm howling inside.
Thank you. Thank you. This next song is called Crossroads, and it's about just that. Most of the last several years I've felt torn in different directions, and this is what came out.
The other note. There's that. My heart's held out like a lantern in the night. Dreams burn with kerosene to cast a shaft of light that I summon from the shadows of fear. Keeps me paralyzed. I can't stay, I can't go. Middle of a maze with a broken compass rose. The stars are dark, the wind is slow. I'm standing on the crossroads, crossroads. I walked each mile with the map you made for me. If I blamed you now, I'd forget. I took each step willingly. I know what could have been. It's what will never be. I can't stay, I can't go. Middle of a maze with a broken compass rose. The stars are dark, the wind is slow. I'm standing on the crash course, crossroads. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't want to be where I am now. Never turned a corner, but somehow I got turned around.
stay. I can't go. Middle of a maze with a broken compass rose. The stars are dark, wind is slow. I'm standing on the crash course, crossroads.
I mean, can you say that after the end of every song? That's really nice.
Don't encourage her. If it strikes me, I will.
We put out an album in 2021 called Hold the Line. And the funny, not funny thing about when I started writing that album in 2019 is that the working title was 1935 because at that time I was seeing a lot of parallels between what was bubbling up in 1935 and what was bubbling up in 2019. And ultimately I got tired of writing all of the songs from that vantage point, so we moved on to something else. But there's a handful of songs on that album that really take their root in looking at the parallels between present day and history and cycles that repeat themselves. And this next song I wrote for a friend of mine because of the mass incarceration industry that we have in this country. And
You're playing over your nice words.
oh, I thought that was made it short.
No, I'm not gonna play over your words.
All right, it's the kick that's make it shorter. She doesn't disagree. So anyway, this next song is for my friend.
I was born and I'll die, sentenced to life. I'll do as much time as I can. A cage painted white holds as much hope as a wedding dress wrapped in barbed wire. If I'd free my mind, I'd thumb a ride with each car that comes into view. Imagine a road that goes anywhere, and I just wanna go home. An hour every day of the week, rain, shine, or Texarkana heat. My time is told watching the road, counting the cars go by, counting the cars go by. Wake up and eat, work and sleep, and suffer the space in between. I may dare to dream, but nothing good grows in a garden of steel and concrete. No letters, no calls, no one at all, since Mama must have passed away. If only I knew that reckless and bored weren't the worst things a kid can go through. An hour every day of the week, rain, shine, or Texarkana heat. My time is told, watch watching the road, counting the cars go by, counting the cars go by. Ooh, ooh, sometimes I pray I'm treated the same as an old pair of leather boots. 'Cause even a shoe gets a new sole when the old one's been worn through. And our every day of the week, rain, shine, or Texarkana heat, my time is told watching the road, counting the cars go by, counting the cars go by, counting the cars go by.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Joanna.
Joanna.
So we also have a sign-up sheet for our email list. Many of you are probably already on it, and we're grateful for that. We are going to stop utilizing social media as a main form of communication because really we're all, thanks Barry, louder for the people in the back, it sucks. We would prefer direct human communication, and so if you're interested in what we're doing and you want to keep track, signing up for email is the best way of doing that, checking our website. We're not deleting the accounts. We'll probably make one last post to just let people know to go to our website, but I think that's the best way forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so many of you beat us to the punch on that.
This is a brand new song called Diamond in the Dust.
Notebook is canary, we keep in the den. Paper stock is heavy, so I try to fold it in. The size of a silver dollar, but worth much more to me. 'Cause I always carry what I hope I never will. No one's growing old here, where the devil fears to tread. So I know my day is coming, but just not when. Got no poem or sonnet, there are no flowers where I go. But I try to charm the fates every day to make it home. Someday I trust you'll find a diamond in the dust. Your hand will hold what I held in mine. In my pocket there's a note with the last words I wrote Years from now, I hope they're no surprise. I love you, forgive me, goodbye. I filled your car with gas, made sure you found your shawl. Checked the list you made me, and tiptoed down the hall. Conversations lately are written by the hours and keep. 'Cause I'm deep down in the mines while you still sleep. Someday I trust you find a diamond in the dust, and your hand will hold what I held in mine. In my pocket there's a note with the last words I wrote. Years from now I hope they're no surprise. I love you, forgive me, goodbye. Didn't hear it coming, I didn't have a chance. The crash knocked me off my feet. Today the mountain played for keeps. I'd tell you there's no pain, no broken bones or skin. My clothes are still creased with the love that you pressed in. But Lord knows I'm crying, that secret will linger on. Not much sweet air's left till this bird's lost its song. Someday I trust you'll find a diamond in the dust. Your hand will hold what I held in mine. In my pocket there's a note with the last words I wrote. Years from now I hope they're no surprise. I love you, forgive me, goodbye. I love you, forgive me, goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Candy.
Oh, see, I had lots of mixed emotions with that bag. At first I thought candy, and then I was like, she brought carrots. Haha, Josephine. But Carolyn knows.
Yes.
It was her. I didn't bring her.
Oh, it was you.
Do you have any trick-or-treaters at your house?
Well, we bought a lot of candy, and then I had a law school friend in town, and so we took off before the kids came down the street, and so then we were left with several bags of candy.
Fed my students.
Yeah.
I bribed them to participate in class. Did you really? I did. Yes.
Well, this is a song also from Hold the Line about finding beauty everywhere. It's called Magnolia.
Sugar sugar tree, clean, sweet sugar tree, glossy smile so pristine, sipping juleps in the shade, forget what's been swept away, you know only what's evergreen, when the fog rolls in along the levee, summer sends a shiver and brings you to your knees, that's the wild catching you. Oh, magnolia, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, magnolia. Oh, anchor line falling down, falling down, drifting on a gentle breeze. Reel it in, pull it tight, tiptoe the other side. Wrap me in a silken tapestry. Frost falls, winter's dressed in lace. And you feel that little whisper dance across your face. That's the wild catching you. Oh, magnolia, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, magnolia, you'll find beauty where you never thought it'd be. Oh me, oh my, you're pretty, but it's not the flower that impresses me. It's what the spider's spinning behind petals and leaves. Oh, magnolia, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh, magnolia, you'll find beauty where you never thought it'd be. You'll find beauty where you never thought it'd be.
So we left the house for the gig, and halfway here we realized we forgot my capo. And so I've got this big old guitar capo on my ukulele, and I just realized, oh, it was like sliding off. That's why things were going haywire.
So I packed the bags and forgot that. And Carolyn wrote out the set list, forgetting that I have to move my capo around.
We tried.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, there were a lot of songs that took root reflecting on 1935, and the next two songs were about a particular 6-week period between the worst dust storm and the worst flood in and around Carolyn's rural hometown. And the crash course between this just the level of human suffering. I mean, we get daily reminders of that. You know, just what the folks in Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina went through with Helene, but you know, I think we all have trauma from Snowmageddon too. But so much of this is, you know, man-made disasters. And so it's hard to reconcile for me the crash of emotion between like rage and compassion. So that's the headspace I'm in today. And I couldn't put that collision in one song, so I broke it into two. So this first one is about the deep desire for hope in the face of human suffering. It's called When the Harvest Comes.
Dustful days in desperation, last chance land rush, grifters cheated for a quick buck, Lamberto ground dust. Notes are posted for my neighbors, 'cause the bank foreclosed their land. Some lost their minds to madness, others left by their own hand. Thoughts and prayers, dust on my tongue. Next year's the one when the harvest comes. I'm just a poor girl trying. I have no hour to spare. Every year gets a little harder when the drought strips you bare. Heartbreak is the cattle crying. They're as close to me as kin. How long must I learn from losing? How long till it rains again? Thoughts and prayers, dust on my tongue. Next year's the one when the harvest comes. I never tire of dreaming, whether willing, price is high. I wanna feel the hunger, not this pain I've got inside. Thoughts and prayers, dust on my tongue. Next year's the one when the harvest comes. Next year's the one. Next year's the one when the harvest comes.
Thank you. Well, so on one side of the spectrum, the worst dust storm came blowing through and suffocated people on dry land. And 6 weeks later, there was one of the worst floods. And it devastated a 100-mile swath from Colorado through Nebraska into Kansas. And so much of that was man-made from greed and hubris. And that's what this song is about, hubris, and it's going to catch up with us. It's called the Republican River.
I heard about the legend from before the dawn of man, when through the river valley giants roamed the land. They came, they saw, they conquered, they defied the gods above. They tried to tame the river, stood proud in the mud, till the rains came, till the rains came, till the rains came. I smelled the dust storm coming, for I saw the red sunrise. 'Twas the blackest Sunday morning, 1935. I wondered what we had done. Was this God or the devil's plan? Dust so thick it filled our lungs, we was drowning on dry land. Till the rains came, till the rains came, till the rains came. They said the worst was over, but the worst was yet to come. Every drop we prayed for together came as one. I watched the waters rising, we held on for our dear lives. A mother's grip is no match for rivers gone mad, for rivers gone mad. They said the crops would follow if machines replaced the plow. 'Cause men can change the weather, tearing up the ground. We made those metal monsters, never hungry, never tired. Cultivated disaster with progress and pride. Till the rains came, till the rains came. How did this stream break its banks like a fever in the night? Tamarisk and olive trees choke that river dry. We push too hard and take too much. Will we ever heed the call? When the water rises up, even giants fall. Yeah, even giants fall. When the water rises up, even giants fall.
Thank you.
Remember your trombone capo?
I did not remember my trombone capo. How about that for some hopping? When we did our album release, you know, it was in 2020 when we released it, so we did it, you know, just
2021.
What was it, 2021, yeah. But we did it just, you know, by ourselves, like live streamed, but we were in the Zone recording studio with Lloyd and Pat, and so I got this little mustache piece that clips like right on that's around the mouthpiece, and so when I played it, I was hoping I looked like Lloyd. The mustache.
This is another new song. It's called San Fernando. And I was really taken by an article I read about this woman named Miriam Hernandez, who single-handedly took on the cartel. And she was effective to a point because she was the only one actually fighting for truth and justice and fighting against the corruption. And so I was really taken by her story because I think we need more of those, and we certainly are going to need to stand together and channel her bravery and gumption to fight against corruption. So, thanks. I have been playing with kind of this epilogue, which I'm not going to play today because the way I've been rewriting it is really dark. So I thought I'm just going to shelve that for a while. But she was a really amazing woman, and she's the kind of hero that whose story I think needs to be told.
Mary stands at her daughter's grave. The highest price for a ransom paid. It took a year to track her down. I'm a log charm in the shallow ground where the cattle used to roam. That's the day Mary lost her faith, that justice comes for those who wait. No one thought she'd have the nerve or a Tahoe sing when passions burn, but she's the last those Zeta boys would know of San Fernando. Down the devil's highway, good hearts turn cold. Mother Mary said her last prayer 10 years ago. Down the devil's highway, in the sands of Mexico. Don't be fooled by the flowers that bloom where they shouldn't grow. In San Fernando. She ran him down with her head held high. The hunt for truth was her best disguise. She got one on church Sunday and one who sold little red bouquets. Petals fell like ash from a fresh cut rose. Down the devil's highway, good hearts turn cold. Mother Mary said her last prayer 10 years ago. Down the devil's highway, in the sands of Mexico. Don't be fooled by the flowers that bloom where they shouldn't grow. In San Fernando. They shot her down on Mother's Day bad as the truth. She threw a wrench in their machine, but she could not sweep the dirt floor clean. The mother of another Jane Doe from San Fernando. Down the devil's highway, good hearts turn cold. Mother Mary said her last prayer 10 years ago. Down the devil's highway in the sands of Mexico. Don't be fooled by the flowers that bloom where they shouldn't grow. In San Fernando. Thank you.
First chair trombone from Red Cloud High School.
Town of 1,200 people. Let's just put it in perspective here.
19 people in our class.
Very impressive.
I think only Spring has seen the actual outfit of the majorette.
God.
Y'all.
If they need a fundraiser, they should pay a pay-per-view.
That's a good pay-per-view. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
You want to see the picture?
Oh my goodness.
What is the C website? My place or my where like women can make money just with pictures of their feet.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I'm sure that you read that somewhere.
Well, I did recently just do a podcast interview with one of our good friends, Tyler Jorgensen, who is a palliative care physician at Gelbed. And I did talk about my one night in Red Cloud, Friday night football in a small town where everyone does everything, so the world goes round. Oh, you moved. And so my night, my homecoming night was playing volleyball, changing real fast into my cheerleading outfit. Then I cheered for the football game. Then I changed real quick into my majorette outfit, where I was the majorette for the marching band. And then I changed another time into my, evening wear, because I was homecoming queen. I mean, that's what you do in a small town. But anyway, if you're interested in listening to that podcast, it was a podcast on music and medicine. And where do you get it these days? Spotify, yeah. And what's it called?
My musical mix.
My musical mixtape.
No.
Ooh, nope.
My medical mix.
No, my medical
Right?
mix.
My medical.
Yes. So glad I have you here. My medical mixtape, yeah, and it was a fun interview to do. Both Tyler and I bring music into our work, and so it's a good time.
Well, my time in Nebraska wasn't as cheery. Here's one of those songs.
Sorry how you're going to transition. Nebraska? Are you from Nebraska? Oh my gosh, where? Bluefoot, of course. Yeah, of course. Red Cloud. That's amazing. Yes, we all know our. What license plate number were you? 1245. I mean, you drove down the road, like oh, this person's from there, this person's from there, right? Like, it was kind of amazing.
22.
Awesome.
We're both outside of the state now, so we can see eye to eye about that. Although I think we'll still join forces on the Texas football team game day.
Ooh.
Did you switch sides? No. Oh no.
Yeah. Tears falling at the kitchen sink. The chores are done, but the day is young. Too much time to think. It was a borrowed dream, tried on for size. It fit just fine if she give it the time. Darn and worn out seams. These days when the storms rage and the nights are dark and cold, that slow burn for love's return died out long ago. For holding close when hard winds blow. For holding close when hard winds blow. There's nothing left to hold when hard winds blow. She used to ride and white in the good old days. She was best in show. She won the rodeo. She wore spurs and lace. But rain slip away and time runs long, and the broken bones make a broken home for the soul to stay. These days when the storms rage and the nights are dark and cold, that slow burn for love's return died out long ago. For holding close when hard winds blow. For holding close when hard winds blow. There's nothing left to hold when hard winds blow. Standing still on the Nebraska plains, the sky turns green, the sirens scream. Warning signs of change. These days when the storms rage and the nights are dark and cold, that slow burn for love's return died out long ago. We're holding close when hard winds blow. We're holding close when hard winds blow. There's nothing left to hold when hard winds blow. Thank you. This capo doesn't want to stay in place.
Means we need to prepare more trombones.
Yes. Someday, I have the luxury of time. Luxury.
You don't have a Tuesday evening or something?
Oh my God. Oh, I tell ya. My work has been full lately. Full. It's all music related, it's great, but it's also a lot of manuscript writing right now, and, you know. We won't talk about that.
That'll be the rest of the show, folks.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. Sorry.
History of heartbreak runs through my veins. So many untold stories and misplaced shame. I wonder if I was born just to carry forward these burdens of yours that are not my own. So I saved face and held my tongue. I sure smiled pretty as I came undone. I can't fall in love without reminding you of your regrets. I can't pour a drink without thinking why you never left. I'm the one trapped inside when you cage the past. You can't deny what you won't confess about the family secrets. The whole town talks in whispers about the sins of my bloodline. I know now the blame you cast around was truth in disguise. 'Cause I found misplaced letters torn in pieces. They revealed the mystery of your high treason. I never asked for much, but you thought the truth was too much to want. I can't fall in love without reminding you of your regrets. I can't pour a drink without thinking why you never left. I'm the one trapped inside when you cage the past. You can't deny what you won't confess about the family secrets. I never asked for much, You thought the truth was too much to want. I can't fall in love without reminding you of your regrets. I can't pour a drink without thinking why you never left. I'm the one trapped inside when you cage the past. You can't deny what you won't confess about the family secrets. You can't deny what you won't confess about the family secrets. Can't deny what you won't confess about the family secrets.
Thank you. How y'all feeling? Well, shouldn't ask that. How y'all doing? Doing okay? We usually just play straight through here, and so we will just blow by a break. And,
This next song is the only example of how I put my religion degree to use.
I watched until they reached the edge of town. Broken heart is all I have left. Maybe this hard luck will make me glory bound. This dry thirst will save me from myself. Then a cold wind claims a quiet night. The sound of your voice haunts me. I'll feel the heat when white lightning strikes. The reckoning that brings me to my knees. Tonight I'll get drunk in a dry county. I'll be howling at the moon and speaking in tongues. And I'll draw the venom and sip the strychnine. Any deadly thing to tame my misfortune. Been baptized in the slick backwaters, forged in the flames of strange fires. Keep dancing even when the music falters. Pray to God my legs will never tire. Tonight I'll get drunk in a dry county. I'll be howling at the moon and speaking in tongues. And I'll draw the venom and sip the strychnine. Any little thing to tame my misfortune. When the moon shines just right, I see visions of you. When the almost taste you. Tonight I'll get drunk in a dry county. I'll be howling at the moon and speaking in tongues, and I'll draw the venom of sickness-stricken. Any deadly thing to tame my misfortune. Tonight I'll get drunk in a dry county. I'll be howling at the moon and speaking in tongues, and I'll draw the venom of sickness-stricken. Any deadly thing to tame my misfortune. Any deadly thing to tame my misfortune. Any deadly thing to tame.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, we're gonna shift gears again. So this was, this next song is Hold the Line. It became the name of our album, and this is one of the 1935 songs that I reflected on because of how close to history we really are. My dad was born in 36, and so literally holding his hand is holding hands with history. And in 1935, they started planning for the last Civil War reunion. And I think it's the Smithsonian or the Library of Congress have video footage of that get-together. And, you know, it's a little head-scratching, kind of, about the celebratory nature of it. And yucking it up at the, you know, the Confederates gave their last rebel yell, which is terrifying to hear. You know, I understand in theory the need to bring the Union together, but of course we were in the height of the Jim Crow era. And I just couldn't wrap my head around what direction I wanted to go with that song. And then I was in New Orleans, and I was arguing a constitutional rights case, and I was trying to clear my mind, and so I went to a cemetery for a tour. And it was St. Louis #1, and there's lots of famous people in there. And I remember it back before you didn't need a tour and you could just kind of roam around, although you probably shouldn't have. And so at the end of the tour, I said, well, isn't Homer Plessy buried here? And the tour guide lit up and she's like, yes, do you want to see his tomb? And I said, yes, please. And Homer Plessy, of course, is who brought suit against Jim Crow era segregation laws and lost, and brought in, thanks to you know, supremacist Supreme Court Plessy v. Ferguson, which indoctrinated separate but equal. And anyway, the tour guide was like, do you know anything about him? And I was like, oh, let's just hear your spiel. And so I'm glad I did, because she gave me the history. And then she started crying, because she said, it just breaks my heart to think about him dying thinking he made the world a worse place, when he was really just an activist before his time. And that was kind of the little aha moment I needed to realize that, yes, you know, we hear the famous sayings about the arc of justice is long, or the arc of whatever, the arc is long, but hopefully it bends towards justice. I need to brush up on that quote. But it was a good reminder of how long the struggle takes, and it's never done. And so here we are. Another important part about the song, sorry, normally when I write a song, like there's chaos and somehow I try to make order of it. But in kind of figuring out what the point was, I just remember being haunted by the photograph, the famous photograph that was taken during the Vietnam War of the monk who self-immolated.
in protest of the war and the human cost. And the story behind that is that it took 8 times of cremating his remains, and his heart never burned, which I thought was a fun fact that I swirled away in my brain for decades. And so that found its way into the song, because if the heart is that powerful, then certainly it should pave the way. But this is called Hold the Line. Somehow I'll figure out a shorter version of that.
If you all wouldn't see it, I would have kicked. Just kidding. It's only under the table that I kick. If we're being honest.
The guns are still, and the dead remain. Buzzards swarm where the children play, searching for souvenirs. No time to mourn when the new day comes. Like the essence of coffee in my cup, I'm still warm but hollow. Hold the line on the high road. Hold with the patience for polish and protest. Hold the line with full devotion. In the ashes, the heart's a precious stone. Politicians pray, but they will not listen. On their collars are pins and ribbons, paper proof of our tears, our calls for help, and our cries of pain. We raise our arms for a warm embrace. Now, my friend, the enemy, hold the line on the high road. Hold with the patience for polish and protest. Hold the line with full devotion. In the ashes, the heart's a precious stone. We swing in step in good company, but the road is long, longer than it seems. I'll live these days, the rest of my years. I may tire, but I won't disappear. I'm the stone that paves the way. Hold the line on the high road. Hold with the patience for polish and protest. Hold the line with full devotion. In the ashes, the heart's a precious stone. In the ashes, the heart's a precious stone.
Thank you.
I'm glad they're not carrots.
Does she have permission to be passing those out?
It's
Oh,
true
really?
enough.
Oh my gosh, I totally thought you said they were chilies.
No, I brought this from her.
Oh, I see. Okay, now it's all coming together.
That's how the candy breakdown happens at our house. Can you eat them? This is another one of my Nebraska songs.
No one remembers when the
No one remembers.
Nobody remembers.
That's
Thanks. That was called Poetry in Motion. Maybe we'll skip that one. I just went blank. Yeah, okay. That's a funny thing, if I clear my brain, I remember everything. If I try and remember, I'll definitely forget.
crops are all in, and the peaches are ripening. The oranges are pied, and they're creosote dumps. They're flying them back to the Mexican border to pay all their money to wait back again. Goodbye, you one. Goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money that he made in his life. My sisters and brothers, they work in the fruit trees. They rode on that truck till they took down and died. Goodbye to you one, goodbye Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee. Some of us are illegal and some are not wanted. I work contracts out and I got to move on. 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. Goodbye, you one. Goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you
will call, you will be deported. We died in your hills and we died in your deserts. We died in your valleys and we died on your plains. We died neath your trees and we died in the bushes. Both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye, dear one, goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deported. Skyplane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon. A fireball of lightning that shook all our hills. Who are these friends all scattered like dried leaves? The radio says they're just deportees. Is this the best way we can grow our big orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? We fall like dried leaves and rot on our topsoil. Be called by no name except deportee. Goodbye, you one. Goodbye, Rosalita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee.
Yeah, so what do you got for your song?
All right, well, we've got one more song for you, and thanks for listening, coming out on the Sunday. We appreciate it and are grateful for it. As much as we feel like retreating and hiding, it's the human connections that are going to get us through. Yeah. So thank you. We're Hardened and Tempered. Thank you to NeWorlDeli, that is such a supporter of live music and live original music. We love coming here. So keep buying sandwiches in between. We've got an email list. What I mentioned earlier is we're going to stop using social media, and so if you're interested in what we're doing and where we're playing, we'll be keeping our website up to date, which is hardenedandtempered.com, and you can also join our email list. I'm not a monthly emailer, but I do try to email. As shows approach. So thanks again, y'all. We've got one more for you.
Darling, I love you so. It's not why I have to go. Need to believe that I can stand on my own. I'm stepping out to come back home. You have to trust me, I won't do you wrong. I'm the one crying while you're still standing strong. I'm off to look for what you see in me. There's no escape, this is my leap of faith. I just don't know when I'm coming home. I'm leaving in the morning, 'cause darling, I love you so. It's not why I have to go. Need to believe that I can stand on my own. I'm stepping out to come back home. Love may be enough just to survive, but it takes more than love if we're gonna thrive. Just surviving is never good enough. The ties that bind take patience, faith, and trust, but I just don't know when I'm coming home. I'm leaving in the morning, 'cause darling, I love you so. It's not why I have to go. stepping out to come back home. Down the line we'll be happy for ourselves. Down the line we will go. Down the line we'll be happy for ourselves when I know that I'm coming home. I'm leaving in the morning. 'Cause darling, I love you so. It's not why I have to go. Need to believe that I can stand on my own. Darling, I love you so. It's not why I have to go. Need to believe that I can stand on my own. I'm stepping out to come back home. Stepping out to come back home. Stepping out to come back home.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. It's great seeing you all. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.
We'll be back here in January. I think it's the 12th. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's on our website. We'll probably be sending out an email again. Anyway, we hope to see you.